Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is another in my series of videos on obscure comics or magazines that feature major characters' first appearances. These are a bit of a game that I try to play with these videos where you have to guess which character or characters made their first appearance in these obscure titles that you might not have been familiar with. So this one is another movie related. It's a movie related theme, and it was a very, very popular movie. A bit of controversy about it, but very popular movie, and it is not really related to this comic at all. But it just happens that this is where that movie franchise, the characters from it made their first appearance in this comic. So it's DC Spotlights presents, or DC's Spotlight #1. And this is a pretty obscure comic. So thinking, I'll give you some more hints. It's a very popular anti-hero movie, I guess. Alan Moore wrote the story, I believe. And just a very, very popular series. Actually, the comic, there was a comic later that was adapted. Like this is sort of like a preview for the comic. The comic that was adapted later is actually considered to be one of the top literary works of all time. Top 100, actually. And it's just a brilliant written comic. So it's the only comic that made the list. So it's just a really amazing writing, and it's a comic that if you're not familiar with, you should definitely make yourself familiar with. And if that's not enough hints which comic it is that made its first appearance here, comment below what you think it is. I'm going to tell you the answer now. So I'm going to reveal it. Now, this is actually the very first comic appearance of The Watchmen. Now, The Watchmen is a very, very cool series. I might actually do a separate video about The Watchmen because the characters from The Watchmen actually have their first appearances in other things that go back into the 50s and 60s, where the characters were based on other characters that were kind of interesting characters from Charlton magazines, comics, I should say. So this is the first appearance of The Watchmen, and it's DC Spotlight #1. So very cool. This is a fairly affordable book. Not many people know that this is the first appearance, so it's fairly affordable. In high grade, it gets pricey, but for the most part, you can pick this up fairly cheaply. So just a cool first appearance. So I hope you guessed that correctly, and thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos. I've done a bunch of these now where you can check them out and play the guessing game. Thanks for watching again.